trivia. That was
What
so
if
funny.
that-
Well, my dad brought
Welcome
it
to
up.
Small Town Famous.
hey, relax.
We're ready at 7:34. We were talking about before, but hey, I had to put this on. I know I look like I'm legal, but
You look
anyway,
like some reject of Antifa.
You know, Robbie, we follow cow prices every day, and Alan, how much is price per pound right now?
no, price per live pounds running about $4.
yeah, you talking about on a hoof.
What's going on, everybody?
I ain't been to the auction in a while.
To the Halloween edition this time, and I was immediately going to bring.
Give me a sign. That's what happened. I was at the Grumbly.
I was immediately
County
going to
auction.
bring something up to you guys.
I just had something.
I was immediately going to bring something up to you guys that I knew you were going to make
Well,
fun
do
of me
it.
Do it.
because this season's one of my favorites. The season of Halloween, witches, ghouls, goblins, whatever. And
He does love Halloween.
well, I do.
Yeah, you
And
do.
I got to thinking about this the other day, and I don't remember. It just witches popped in my head, and so I was thinking,
Witches get stitchy.
what? Anyway.
Bumper sticker from Salem, Massachusetts.
But anyway, I don't. You remember the TV show Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Did anybody ever watch it?
I didn't watch it, but
I
I
did.
know you're
I
talking
did
about.
watch
I know you're
TGIF.
talking about. it.
TGIF
Yeah.
on ABC. Yeah.
Me and my brother used to watch that religiously.
Dude, I watched
Yeah.
Bewitched. So I'm.
Bewitched.
Yeah, she was hot.
Some
Dude.
else?
She was pretty hot. She had two different Darrens. So she
Well, I
wore that
like how
fourth Darren
they
out.
tried to change Darren out in the middle of the whole
That's
series.
so
and
weird when
nobody
they do
knows.
that.
Yeah.
It's not like one of the Three Stooges. I mean, this.
Yeah.
That's like Aunt
you still-
Viv. That's like
I mean-
Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Let the dude die or something, and then bring in
Yeah.
Darnell or something.
But
That
I
would have been cool.
But I was going to say
That would have been a good.
Darnell.
That would not have flown back then. And then this anyway.
But I was thinking about this, and I was like, you know what? This is a deep, dark secret. I don't know if I've ever really told anybody.
Oh, please.
Oh my gosh.
I love these.
You know, we watched Sabrina,
like
and
deep and dark.
Because I'll tell you, I watched that
You had
show
a
so
crush
much.
on Melissa Joan
Oh
Hart.
man,
didn't you?
I wrote her fan mail.
Oh my god.
My sister helped me write fan mail to her.
Your sister had you.
That was everybody's crush during TGIF.
Everybody, and I wrote
Yeah.
her, and I was like, I couldn't have been 7 or 8, man. And I
Yeah.
wrote a
I agree.
letter to her.
I agree.
And she sent me back a side picture with
Did
a little
she
thank you.
really?
Well, you know what? I had my suspicions because I got this picture. I'm like freaking out. I was like, that's Dad's handwriting. No, I did, man. I wrote her some fan mail. I vividly remember that.
Man, I think I wrote. I think the only fan mail that I've ever written. We were big into WWE or WCW
Yeah.
back in the day, and I wrote Diamond Dallas Page some
No
fan
way.
mail one time. Never got anything back.
What'd you say to him?
I don't know. I was probably like 6 years old. Like, I think you're so cool.
I like when you break
Like-
the diamond on your knee. I love the diamond cutter.
like the water boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Captain
that's cute.
Insano.
How old are you? 34. Or something.
Captain Insano.
Captain Insano.
No, but
I never wrote
Halloween,
fan mail to anybody.
obviously, you're a big Michael Myers fan.
I do like. I
Did you
like
see-
scaring people.
Well, did you see the new movie?
No. I volunteered to keep Lucas so Emily and them could go sit through that torture.
And what'd they think about it?
They
hated it?
almost walked out.
No way.
wow.
It's horrific. I mean, it's becoming the Fast and Furious
Oh.
or whatever. Slash and murderous.
there's one more
It's-
next year.
there's-
Yeah,
There-
the latest Fast and the Furious sent a car to the moon, or sent a car to a spaceship or something.
That was Jeff Bezos, man. That was in that
No,
big.
Well, they did something with. They did something with space.
The
It's
latest
getting a
Fast
little.
and the Furious sent ramped a car into space on an asteroid. I think. I really think
yeah,
so.
and then they have to drill to
Yeah.
get down and put nuclear.
Yeah, I was like, Bruce
Well,
Willis
you know,
already did that, bro.
The first 15 or so were good, but I think they jumped the shark on 16.
He did it in a Vespa.
Now that song's in my head.
Oh, God. If there's one song I can't stand right now, it's that. Yeah, we fancy that.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It is.
Man,
At
right
first
when
it was catchy, but then I'm like,
You want
How about,
let me tell
Way
you.
Too Sexy by Drake.
You sent me that stupid video.
Hilarious.
Man, I learned the fancy like dance. All right, so
There's
they
a
were
dance?
they were so
Because it's like squeak, squeak.
yeah, so we were set. So I'm watching the news or something in the living room, and I can hear them playing this fancy like over and over and over. And then I hear this woman talking. I walk in, and there's this choreographer teaching the dance. And this woman, she had to be 54. Nothing against 54-year-olds.
That's really
But
Yeah,
it was just, she didn't look like she could dance herself. She never actually did the dance. She just taught all the moves. It was like a 35-minute video. So you did it in
It's
part.
not
So you
that
do it in
hard
part.
of a dance.
It's not very hard. It's repetitive. And so, and she just said, I can't get it. You know, like she couldn't do the wave. So I was trying to teach her how to do the wave, and they're like, "How are you doing that?" Well, I used to break dance when I was in that era. So I break dance. I did the satin jacket. I could spin. Don't
make it take that video.
But no, so but I probably spent 15 minutes just trying to get her to learn to do the wave and stuff like it. She couldn't do it. So I'm sitting there doing it, and she was like, "I can't get it." Then I'm sitting there doing the whole thing, and I'm 50 years old. And then she looks over, and I've basically done the whole dance, and she just about started crying,
Sweating profusely.
No, I mean it was. She said, Leslie said, "It's just so cringy. She's just cringing over it." All that, and I'm thinking. That to me that looked like 50. She's jealous of her 50-year-old dad who picked up a dance.
No,
Yeah.
you just heard Applebee's and you got up and we were like, yeah, and
dude.
you somehow picked up that.
Bro, I
will
wonder how
tell
much
you-
Applebee's stock has gone up.
I wonder if that dude ever has to pay
At
for Applebee's again.
No more Oreo
The
shakes you
stock
can
has
pay
not
for,
went
bro.
up.
It's
It hadn't had that much influence.
yeah.
It's still Applebee's. Yeah, there's a reason that it's parodied in that song.
I mean,
But-
I can microwave
but
a steak.
anyway,
But going back to
Back to-
back to
what
Halloween
were you saying?
well, I was going to ask Jordan. I was specifically going to ask Jordan what Aubrey was wanting to do for Halloween. Is she dressing up?
Yeah, she is gonna be. She's gonna be Rapunzel, and Emmett's gonna be Pascal.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Brittany, I'll tell you, Brittany told me the other day. She said, I know what I want to be for Halloween. I was like, okay, what? She's been talking a lot about this or that, princesses and whatnot. She's like, I think I want to be a rodeo clown.
what? Tennessee.
I was a clown one time when I was little. I had the rainbow afro and the little.
Did you?
squishy
Oh,
nose.
my gosh.
Yeah, man. It was
See,
great.
yeah, I knew DDP did DDP yoga. I've actually
He
seen
did.
it.
Yeah, he does.
I have. We're trying to keep things simple, but I got this the other day. We were sent this, and apparently a few months ago.
Oh yeah. Well, I was also going to
But,
say.
go ahead and talk.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead
you
and
and I
talk.
talked about dressing up and taking the kids trick or treating.
Yeah.
And I know Michael Myers is a big hit right now. Everybody wants to be that killer, or Jason that killer.
Yep.
And we wanted to be our two favorite killers, which
Right.
was Fauci and Alec Baldwin. And so
We were fighting over who was Fauci. Because
yeah,
Oh,
we were
man.
going to have our little beagles with us and
So
put them
good
in a
looking.
tent.
Dang.
And just have stuff.
He has got more people.
Off.
He's got more people pissed now because
Isn't
of
that so
because
funny?
of the dogs.
Never mind. He
Golly.
wants kids to take vaccines.
And it's so ironic watching the documentary of what freaking Thomas Edison did to that horse. Freaking frying them mugs. just
get this.
just to get at Westinghouse.
Fauci's still popping up on TV every now and then, trying to give. We might can have Christmas one day.
Yes.
In
Man.
2020. But
Shut your
I'm
mouth.
just saying, when Michael Vick went to jail and he
For
tried
re-
to, and he
No
tried to come,
doubt.
and he tried to come back to the NFL, they were like, "No, you are not allowed on TV anymore. No more. You kill dogs."
Put Michael Vick in the Hall of Fame where he belongs.
I'm telling you. That right there, folks.
There we go.
That is
Nice.
Tennessee 5.
Oh, speaking
What's
of
up,
that-
Tennessee 5?
Our old buddy was looking
And
for a
I-
hat
and I hate
the
that.
other day.
Hey, and look-
see 5 up in the
All right, so I'm in negotiations right now.
yeah,
For reals. They call me Jordan for some reason.
I give
It
this
was
name
weird.
out a lot.
So I get emailed. Well, when Leslie does, it's really uncomfortable. But anyway, I got an email from this old merch place that we contacted, where they actually was.
It's right on your.
Oh, hey, what's up, Tennessee 5? So yeah, we got contacted by this merch place, and we just send in the stuff. They handle the store. They brand all the stuff. We just send people there. They get a commission.
So what you're saying is we about to.
So we're about to have a store, and we're going to have merch, and they've got all these different kinds of stuff. So I'm in.
I'm down.
I'm hard in negotiation,
Bruh.
right now. That's one handsome mug. What? You know, thank.
All right,
thank you,
Jordan. I was going to test you real quick.
Test
it
me.
just popped
Do
in
it.
my mind. If somebody had it,
dude. Do you remember that shirt? We just knew.
I forgot we sent him that.
Yeah,
I totally
that was a
forgot that.
surprise. Yeah. You remember? We were so excited. Remember that day we went, and we were like,
There's
grandma.
no
that
way
day
we're not coming home with that shirt.
and it was like.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $100. So anyway, and Jeff Fro was like, "Oh, I ain't wearing that.
I ain't wearing that.
I ain't wearing that."
See,
and
how
Tennessee
smart-
5 wore. He looks like Miss Nelda at 42
well,
or something.
hold on. Let this be kind of a reference point for that is a massive T-shirt, and it looks like Mamaw's nightgown.
Gown, yeah.
It
But-
looks like a moo.
But to show you how large Fro is, that comes down to only his belly button.
Yeah, I can still see the bottom of his belly.
He's got a really long larynx.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Elephant, yeah, pharyngeal elephantitis. That's what they call it.
It's above average for sure.
And let me, I'm sorry, one last pick because he sent them, and I feel bad because he sent them like,
okay. Look at
I
that.
don't even know what the. Hey, he is better looking than I thought he
Man,
was because he looked kind of.
He's killing our screen time. We're
Well,
gonna
you
get,
see these.
we're losing our.
You see these boobies?
What schoolhouse are you in the front of?
All right, Jordan.
He has to stay 100 feet away from the schoolhouse, so it's not.
Someone has kidnapped you. All right,
Oh, okay.
they got you duct
You're,
taped.
you're testing me here.
I'm about to
Oh,
test you.
All right.
you need. Oh,
Go for it.
This gonna be good.
They got you duct taped up real nice and tight.
The way I like
You
it.
remember like in high school. And they have a weapon on you, and you know this could be the end.
What kind of weapon do they have on me?
No, it's gonna end you.
It's gotta have
There's no
con-
doubt.
Okay.
It's a shotgun. I mean, it's gonna happen.
it's a harpoon.
It's legit.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
you're dead.
Despicable Me, the fart gun? Yeah. It's that.
You're out.
No,
Yeah.
it's the guy or lady, depending on who the kidnapper is. We're not discriminatory here.
Okay.
No.
They have
We're
you,
gender fluid.
and they go, Jordan, one opportunity to save your life.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
You have to spell the word restaurant, and you can go. If you mess it up, you can,
RESTAURANT.
But it's different with a
don't
gun
know.
to your head. You ever thought about that? Because
you just-
your
yeah.
your mind would be going back and forth.
Probably.
I always go with your first instinct.
All right, Chase.
Remember that.
The same one has a gun on you.
well, they can't take us both.
Chase. Spell the word
whoever can
definitely right now.
Definitely.
Definitely.
DEFIN something Lee.
Man.
I never spell definitely
No,
right.
every time I
That
go like
is straight
doing a
up spell
text or
check.
something.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if I'm texting real fast, I'm like blah, 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 and I'm like go ahead and hit that. Really correct.
Hey, when y'all learned type, did y'all take typing in school? Did y'all have to do
we
that?
had on
Or
typewriters.
keyboarding or whatever they call it?
Typewriters.
Well,
Emerson,
that's
dog.
Emerson. Yeah, it was too. We had the kind of things. We had the kind where the keys would all lock up.
They weren't even like how they're organized now. It
No,
went
no,
A, B, C, D.
Yeah, that's before SDF and all that.
Let me pop real quick. When I have an office, the sheriff's secretary Heather, I'll go into her keyboard some days when she's not there, and I'll pop a key off, and I'll switch them, and it makes her so mad.
That is so funny.
What is wrong with you?
That is so funny.
Anyway, why does that smell like sawdust?
Seth Miller sent me some new juice. I don't know.
man. Oh,
Like you said.
anyway,
Man.
sorry to interrupt.
No, I don't even remember what I was saying.
I don't either. You said typewriter. The
Yeah, I was
keys.
talking about typewriters. Oh, have you noticed? Do y'all type like? Okay, so now you're like, you ain't sending that quick text message, not doing all that. You're having to sit down and type out, like you're having to type out a arrest
Yeah,
report,
yeah.
or something like that. Do you type slower now? than you
No,
did.
a lot faster now.
Oh, it's a lot faster.
Yeah.
I'm so much slower because I've got that freaking autocorrect. No,
Really?
no, I shouldn't say slower in typing. Are you a better speller now than you were?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
I'm talking about without autocorrect.
Oh,
Yes,
half the words are easy because they
Now,
all
I'll-
end in TION. You know, you have to get that first.
I find myself when I'm just typing, I'm so used to that autocorrect. If they sit there with a gun to my head and said, "Type out
So you've been
the
typing-
fast bear, the
Right.
bear chases the fox or something like that."
Well, hopefully you get that. But
But it would take 20 minutes. I mean, because
you've relied on autocorrect, so you still spell it wrong every time.
yeah, I
You're
spell it
just in
wrong
the habit.
because I don't even care. I just do it
'cause you'll
because
correct
it says
later.
I know
I
what's
got you.
up.
I've always
I
been a
got
pretty good speller, but a word that I use a lot in my police reports is approximately. I can never spell that.
Oh, you
always
hyphenate.
APPX apostrophe. Man, I made up my own language in my office. APPX and all this. Dude,
Alan can literally type Pig Latin.
I can't. I write it. It looks like it.
Well, when I walked into your office and you were speaking Braille, I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
That's a talent.
man.
It's a talent.
Wow.
It's a talent.
I guess in my scenario on the spelling thing, I could have said, so Alec Baldwin's got a gun to your head. But,
Wow.
you got to tell me.
You never be able to
Dude,
spell.
you're the one
You'd
that's
never
been
be able to
following.
spell.
Jerome is deep in this, ain't it?
That's what I said today.
Romy
Like he's invested.
Man, like he's emotionally invested in this.
Well, I made up that conspiracy theory about that girl having a MAGA shirt. I totally made that up, and he didn't dispute
man.
it. He leaned into it,
he
and
piggybacked on that bug.
I totally made it up
Oh man.
on the fly. I thought he'd be like, "I ain't heard that one. That's a bunch of crap."
He could be a girl named Karen drinking wine at 12 o'clock at night on a laptop.
No, Romy thinks that
Man.
somehow gravity is a government invention and it's all run by sex pedophile.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's one of those guys like, I'm not flat earther, but like, have you ever really thought about it?
I mean, have you really ever
Like,
seen?
have you ever put thought to it?
Have you ever been to Antarctica?
Like when he
Nobody really has.
Like when he said Baldwin got arrested for the stuff that was on his computer, so I was like, Alec Baldwin was shopping the other day, like out and about.
Yeah, he's
Like,
he
he's
straight
already
went
over
to
it.
Q. I
Already
mean,
over
yeah, everything's a ring. Everything
It's all
a P ring. I don't know what
Yeah.
can we even say.
You
knows?
can't say P ring. That is
Okay, I'll just say
That's
pedo
a-
ring.
that's a
But
different thing.
I mean, I remember Roman telling me Tom Hanks was gonna. That's why Tom Hanks was in Australia.
He went to Greece. He got a house in Greece.
And he got COVID, so he could get out of the country because COVID wasn't really real and all that stuff. He was the first actor that came down with COVID. Remember that?
Yeah, he was the
Then it was
first
like
big
all
one,
these celebrities started getting it, and everybody's like, "Something's up with this."
They were all meeting
Other than
somewhere
the fact
in
that
the
they,
Caribbean.
other than the fact that they forgot that COVID started happening after the Super Bowl and after Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
where I
Mardi
think
Gras was the super spreader.
it was a super spreader event in a unhealthy estate.
Dude,
in
do you remember
America.
them coming through Mardi Gras like, y'all go home right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Get out of here.
And when you shut down a party
And
on
everybody's
Bourbon
like,
Street,
you forget the police.
I ain't scared.
You better not grab my beads.
Man, that's Yep.
No, so what are you making of the whole Alec Baldwin stuff?
Bro, it's poetic justice, really. Like the most anti-gun dude just shot and killed somebody. You know,
It's crazy.
it's
man.
crazy.
I think was he on the he was on the Brandon Lee set too. I think wasn't he? I think he was. I don't know. You have to look that up. I think he's. I believe he was the one that was in that scene that shot Brandon Lee. No, I'm just totally making it up. No, I'm just kidding.
You're sending us stuff like you did wrong, man. It's
Yeah, I'm just
not
doing
working.
that
It's
kind
not
of stuff.
flying with
But I'm just thinking, in this today, this culture that we're in right now, you're talking about freaking somebody getting canceled. God,
Dave Chappelle.
no,
Did you watch his new
that
thing?
cinematographer?
I watched the news.
Is it really?
No, the
as bad as-
cinematographer. I mean, he could have just called. He could have just doxed her. You don't have to.
Right?
Oh,
yeah, you have to
yeah.
like go.
You don't have to go like. Is this
Straight
why?
gang
Is this
on
why
her.
cancel's going?
Which one of the? Who did you? I know who you're talking about, but who doxed who? Like,
No, I'm talking
You're
about
saying that-
you talking about Alec Baldwin. If he's
Coulda
upset,
just doxed
he
her.
could have.
Oh,
He
yeah,
could have just
could have,
doxed her. But
yeah.
I'm talking about, he had to go all the way with
He went
cancellation.
full gang
He
gang
went
on her.
full cancellation.
Man, like
I mean,
cancel.
but Dave Chappelle, did you hear his response?
I saw his follow up.
His response was, man, it's good.
So
he did the
and he's
special.
100% right on the.
And
what's her face?
Did you
It is
watch
not
the
funny.
special?
No.
was it funny or was it like?
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
But he's not as funny as he
went
was.
In,
He's
he went
just
in
a lot more
hard
serious.
on him, but
Yeah.
he was making a point. The point in the end was, how one line that stood out to me was he's like, the transgender side that they always, claim this minority status until they need to be white again. Now you're in the, they don't treat it. So it's like,
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, he was making a point and how he's not punching down, but they're sitting here canceling everybody, and they have all this media and political power. So they're the ones punching down. That's what That's
The margin.
what he's saying.
You're always marginalized when it's in your favor, but that stuff is so contradictory. Like it was
Everything is.
Me Too, but now it's like so it went from open the door for a lady, then I can open my own door to
Now you better open it again.
Open the door. You brushed my arm.
Yeah.
And then you're in prison, and now it's back to I don't know if I'm a woman or not. Yeah. So what happened?
Oh, there's that other thing about how like but
it's just when you start agreeing with Bill Maher.
Bruh,
Things have
is
gotten
Bill Maher
bad.
kind of coming to the right a little bit?
No, that's just how bad left
it
things
just-
are.
oh,
No,
wow.
he clarified that. Now he is straight. He is far left.
Yeah.
But he's starting to sound like a blue dog Democrat.
Yeah.
And not progressive. He's now,
And now they're
saying
turning on him.
he's now saying he's not progressive.
can't say blue dog Democrat anymore around Fauci. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh man, that blue tick ham, babe.
The Beagles though, like they're like the best dogs ever.
He said, "Hey,
Like, dude,
why don't you-"
Rottweilers.
Why was his?
I can
Yeah,
stomach
if you're
that a little
going to
bit more.
do, that's right. If you're going to kill a dog,
He's not even upset that his dog was tortured. He's
pit
like,
bulls or Rottweilers.
Beagle, man. That's
Yeah,
not
like,
even cool.
even a Chihuahua. Like, let's be real.
I would love to
You can
see.
put the whole dog in the thing instead of just the head.
Yeah, just
But
leave
I
it-
would
leave it
love to
there.
see Fauci testing on Rottweilers. Like
Right.
I would love to do it now.
Yeah, man.
That's what the punishment ought to be when they eventually retire him out.
Hey, if you saw,
He needs to go work for the Clinton Foundation. They'll get rid of him.
For real.
if you saw Fauci like just walking down the street, would you size him up? Would you be like, get in front of him?
I don't know. I don't know. I would
That's
have to
much
wait
you-
till that moment. I'm really impulsive with the things that I think, and so
You probably give him the gospel.
I would probably tell him about Jesus. Yeah, probably.
Then I'd
Remember that the guy that said, "Y'all want to ride to the strip club?" I said, "No, we love Jesus." And I kept in Vegas. The guy that
I don't remember that. I remember.
No, I'm
I
just
remember.
glad
I remember Chase
I'm glad
saying,
I caught back up with
"I
y'all.
wanted
though.
to go."
he was like,
I remember.
While he was going away, I was like, he don't speak for us.
Where you going? Well, I got your wallet, fool.
that guy was. Man,
Ask Jesus to get your wallet back.
I was wanting
And
to
he
find,
did.
I was wanting to find the guy that laid that dues and give him the gospel.
That guy is. If he
that
ain't,
boy needed it.
he's with Jesus now. I hope.
I hope he is,
and
yeah.
I hope he is because
Lord rest his soul.
because
Okay,
he
immediately.
didn't even bleed out. That turd was so big. I think it encapsulated it.
Bro, you know how,
it was
like,
like boudin where it has this wrapper over.
You know how the desert cracks when it's real dry?
Yeah.
That's how that looked. It was like,
it was petrified. He's probably there to this day. Somebody thinks it's a tree growing through
Hold
the
on,
it was
sidewalk.
literally in a parking spot.
Jordan, please, for the sake of this podcast.
I'm leaning
will
the wrong
you-
way.
Yeah, leaning the right.
I need a vape cam.
Okay, hold on. Please give me a reenactment of that guy the very moment he's done with that dues.
Taxi. Nah, it wasn't funny. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you do after that?
I think he passed out.
You think you go to the hospital?
Yeah, you had to see
I would say he needed to seek medical attention.
Yeah.
that dude though.
Or he found Jesus right then and there.
Well,
Man,
probably. I don't know.
I want to know. I want to know what time of the day did he do it?
Jesus is everywhere, man.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? So every time you go do stuff like that,
Jesus
Jesus is
was
with
not
you.
in the strip
Jesus was with us in that stupid karaoke club.
I still hate you for
that song fest. When we go back to Dallas, though, when we go back to Dallas, though, we are going to find an open mic night because you're still doing that 5 minutes.
I'm never letting you drive.
So
Like,
he takes us to this like karaoke place, bar, whatever it is.
Oh, I was
And
there.
so we walk in, we don't ask any questions, and it's like, and so we're, and I'm like,
oh, let me do that.
you know, it's cool, whatever. Like, and so I start looking around.
Oh, I knew when we walked in the
Hang on,
joint.
like, hold up, hold the freak up. Why is everything so colorful in here?
But it's a. But that
And
it's just-
Alan
it's
was
just
like,
lights
their interior decorating is marvelous.
lights like it. Oh, I didn't have time to talk about
The drum player was definitely trans.
I didn't have time to say anything because there was this guy that kept saying, "Hey man, can you sing?" No, hey, come on up here and sing with me.
Yeah.
And I thought,
And he
man, I
sure
must
did.
be
How many-
singing good.
How many songs did you do with that guy?
Well, I can tell you, I've been to a lot of karaoke
You've been to a lot of
clubs,
songs
and
with
normally that one at a time. You wait 30 minutes, do another one. About 5 in a row.
Yeah, y'all did like a 45-minute set. I was
And it
like,
was-
this is the greatest Celine Dion
But
concert I've ever been to.
But it's I didn't even know I could sing Bette Midler. But but when that last song,
He said,
come
"Baby,
here,
I'll lead you."
But that
Oh, yeah,
that
I
last
remember it.
song, he started doing this. And it was
Guess
like,
who's got the video of it?
I know it, and it was like, oh man, we got a buddy. Then I saw the 6'4" man walk in,
Woman.
and I was like, I just looked, and she, whatever, turned and said, "Yeah." Like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even ask. I said, "Yeah."
You don't have to. The eyes say
And
it
I
all.
think apparently my face was like,
Or the neck.
my face must look like, I don't belong in here. Are you really real?
Are you really
and
real?
he said, yeah, it was time to go. I was ready to skedaddle.
Yeah.
No, see,
After
every now and then when I'm
Another
feeling
35, 40 minutes.
when I'm feeling down,
Then we went to that K-pop one. What
I'll,
that was.
I'll go to
Yeah, I forgot about
every
that
now
one.
and then when I'm feeling kind of sad or down or whatever, I
Yeah.
go through my phone and I'm just like, and I find that video and I go, this makes me feel good. And so
At least I've never done that.
No, I texted to Alan from a burner number, always with the message, I know what you did last time.
I hate that message. Man.
Oh man.
Oh, I know what that.
I never felt I never felt more alive than that Salt and Pepper solo. Oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah.
You
Also on
you
video.
did wreck it. You wrecked that mug.
man.
Matter of fact,
And what?
matter of fact,
what a
we
place
have
to
that
say
queued up.
If I want to take a guy
Yeah.
home with me
Dude, I know.
tonight,
That's
it's
the
none
thing.
of your business.
Because you can't tell. He did not know at that time because
I did
when I
not
figured
know.
it out,
Oh, yeah.
he
Y'all
did
were a little
something.
late to that game.
He did. You did. You were like, I'm not moving. That's not like Chase. Chase is you kind of the life of the party a lot of times, and you're just sitting there very subdued.
All
Like,
during the
he's
solo.
got all this talent and all
Yeah.
this stuff. I thought you was gonna sing, and I was like, that dude can sing down there, and he's like, but tell him to come on up, man. But
I
and you're
just
like,
wanted to
you're
watch
like,
y'all's
nah.
interaction. I was sitting there
That's
waiting
the
on
thing.
y'all to finally get that light bulb moment and go,
It took me
Sitting-
a good 35, 40 minutes. But then I was like, do y'all have
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper? And,
And of
It's,
course,
and of
absolutely
course
we
they
do.
did. And you were
Wrecked
so
it.
happy
I
to do it.
wrecked it.
You tore when you started
bro.
saying, if I want to take a guy home with me tonight.
It's none of your business.
I think I was sitting by you and we were like, none of your business.
Oh, yeah, well, I was all into
Everybody in the club was turning like, hey, he's kind of cute. None of your business.
And then I noticed, and that was our light bulb moment because I noticed during my solo
Yeah.
that you were talking to a bunch of dudes, like a bunch of guys were coming up to the table,
Yeah.
where y'all were at. I'm like, hey, good job, y'all dapping you up.
Yeah.
Like, good job.
Yeah, it just a little bit too.
Man, there ain't many pretty
Because
girls.
most
in
people
here.
say I cannot sing. Well, every pretty girl had hair on their back, and
I just want to throw out that
It
they were
was-
some of the nicest people I've ever been around.
they were the nicest people to me. They're probably the friendliest men I've ever met.
We're so nostalgic. We had a few questions if we want to go.
Oh yes. Yeah. We got to. I like that. Now Tennessee Five.
Tennessee Five. Let's see what you got.
Well, he watches a lot of live streams because they usually will tell you put a Q in front of your reply, and it immediately gets
knows
noticed.
His stuff. Which, if you could cancel one actor or actress for being awful, who would it be? He says Whoopi Goldberg would probably be. Whoopi and Vin Diesel. What did Vin Diesel do?
Anne Hathaway.
She is kind of terrible.
Really?
I don't know. I have no beef
It depends.
with her.
No, I don't either. Oh, for real?
It kind of just depends.
What's the girl that's now the liberal activist? She played in Charmed.
All of them.
Yeah, I was trying to say
Charm.
what?
Oh man, that got brought up the other day in the witch category when I was doing trivia.
Oh,
Crap! I'll tell you right now, no doubt, Seth Rogen
oh yeah.
is the worst.
Yeah, that dude.
Hold on, do the Seth Rogen laugh, please.
I don't know that I know it.
You know, I
yeah.
can't stand that dude. He's just annoying.
And he'll turn. But he'll turn. I liked him. I didn't know that he was a turncoat.
You're an awful person.
James Franco ain't the first one he did that. Well, I mean, he'll turn on every one of his friends.
I'm not even
He's
talking
trash.
about-
Did he turn on James Franco? I thought they were
Oh,
besties.
yeah, well, when Franco went to
It's unanimous. Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Alyssa Milano,
Yeah.
that's it. Golly,
Yeah.
she's just trying to make herself relevant.
Well, she was in that
mine.
Olympus Has Fallen movie. So I'm like, even though I can't stand when she talks, she was in a movie that I was.
She was.
Bruh.
She was the president's wife.
When I
Oh, yeah. So she died about
With
5
me.
seconds after you.
With me.
So she had some Christmas tree film time. So she was in the movie for 5 minutes.
Oh, not even that. I'm sure.
if you could meet
I
any
still have
female actor, who would it be? Like
Female actor.
If you
female
could
actress,
be
act-
or
whatever.
meet. What'd you say?
Meet.
They said be.
If you could like hang out for an hour or two, just like at a premiere or something like that, who would it be?
Just
with?
hang out.
Yeah,
with
like chop it up with somebody. Who would it be?
Ooh.
Actress.
Actress.
I mean, we kind of already talked about it earlier. Bette Midler would probably be at the top of that list.
Man.
I don't know. Margot Robbie just seems cool. She's been in a lot of, uppity films that I like.
Man.
Seems like she's got a big personality.
Uh,
Yeah, who would it be, Alan?
Dude.
Say it. Just say it.
Well,
Alyssa
it would
Milano.
probably be.
Zendaya. I forget how you say
Oh
it.
yeah, hey, that's a good one.
No, I think they're talking about canceling her.
Yeah. I really.
All right, so you asked
I really
a question.
don't. I really don't know.
Who you
Oh,
thinking?
it would be a tie between Emma Stone and Alexandra Daddario.
Now you
Emma
you brought up
Stone. That is
Stone a lot.
Emma Stone was. That's a good one. Yeah, I like her. She was.
I
she's a
watched
good actress.
Stupid Crazy Love the other night.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the best movie.
Have you
ever.
watched La La Land?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're both in that too, aren't they?
Ryan Gosling.
Have you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Surely,
no,
yeah.
I
Bro,
haven't.
did you?
I have
I'm
it
glad you
saved,
brought
and
that
I
up.
still never have
'Cause
watched it because
I-
they said it's so good.
Well, yeah.
But
The
that's
Bruce
Quentin
Lee community
Tarantino.
was so mad after that.
Were there?
Oh yeah.
How big is the Bruce Lee community?
it's like me and Jordan, really.
Yeah, Joe Rogan talked about it on his piddly little podcast that he does.
He's he's working on.
It's real.
Yeah, but they said
Maybe he'll
like,
get a stream deck one day.
That's a problem. Yeah. Maybe one of those 50 people that work for him can work.
Yeah.
What would I do with $100 million?
The dude has Sanjay Gupta, and I'd listen to. He had Sanjay Gupta on. Did y'all watch that? Y'all, all right. So I don't listen to Joe Rogan much, but when he got Sanjay Gupta on,
okay.
I knew
Yeah.
what was coming.
Yeah, he knew he was going to grill him.
Oh, my-
the CNN
He-
guy. Yeah.
For an hour, he was on there. The episode's like an hour and 54 minutes, and Sanjay was trying to hang in there, and he's really good. Joe
Finally got him to
Joe's
recant
good.
some of this
Well,
stuff.
Joe is good about getting like he wants to find that common ground. So he gets you comfortable,
Hey, bro,
And then he's
why'd
like-
you say?
Yeah, man. He's like, well, CNN, what's it? Blah blah blah. What do y'all? How'd y'all decide? And then, well,
Why'd
why
you
did
call-
they call
Why'd you call it horse tranquilizer?
ivermectin horse medicine? Why'd you say I'm doing horse medicine? Yeah, well, now he said, yeah, you did. That was a lie. And there's like, he said,
Jamie, pull
he
that
said,
up.
pull it up. He said, then he's like, I'm pretty sure that's defamatory. And he's like, no, it's not. He said, Joe said, it's defamatory.
No.
He's like, which means my lawyer said it's defamatory.
My lawyer said it was.
And you talking about trying to crawfish. Well, then he had to go on. I was like, what they going to do with Gupta at work? When he gets back to work, he has to go on Don Lemon, and he gets basically schooled by that wacko. I mean, we have a bigger audience than him. Literally right now, we have a bigger audience than Don Lemon. then, so to really bring the point home, they didn't pick a Jake Tapper or nothing like that. They picked that little what's the fat.
The
fat bald guy.
Yeah, what's his name, people?
Golly. Brian something.
Brian Stelter.
Brian Stelter. They put him on Helter Skelter. He grilled him.
What a cutie.
Yeah, man. Anyway, but Sanjay,
how old is that dude?
If I do want to crawl, Sanjay, he wanted to crawl under the table.
age.
I hear different
Stelter?
things. Like
Yeah,
Stelter's
okay, where's my
He could be 30. He could be 50. I don't know.
Did you see him carrying the purse? Did you ever see that picture?
No.
Project Veritas got
him carrying a
got
purse?
him. Well, they were
How about
cornering him on
Project
something.
Veritas putting in work.
And he said it was a man bag. He said, and this is where you typically will carry one. Well, he had it in the crook of his elbow.
How is she
He's
going
going
to
to
carry it,
see
Alan?
How else do you want us to carry
when
that?
so when you got to carry, when your old lady says, hold my purse, what do you do?
Oh, that mo's hanging way low.
Well, normally I
Not me.
tell her to hold mine.
I fold up the handle and I hold it just like that, like it's right up against my hand.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
That's
afraid to look feminine?
And I sat here.
Is that what it is?
And I
Am
sat here
hearing
for
this?
45 seconds straight just doing this.
Are you not secure with your masculinity?
I am, but I'm not secure in what people think about my masculinity.
It's all about what other people think.
When I was doing that, it made me think Joe Biden asked me a question.
Oh my gosh!
Did you see
How
that?
how uncomfortable.
I saw that on Instagram or something, and he was just standing there. I mean, for 30 seconds,
Clenched fist.
I mean, Anderson Cooper's talking, and he's just. I mean, it was so Ricky Bobby.
didn't-
Like,
yeah,
I don't know. What
that's
to do with
exactly
my
what I thought about. It
hands.
was Ricky Bobby.
Oh my gosh, it was
But-
so uncomfortable.
Because somebody forgot to type teleprompter. Put your hands down.
Man, Trump Jr. goes in on that dude.
I downloaded that. I downloaded the video for that, and I think they must have deleted it or something
Man.
because it never did load. But I wanted to. What did Trump say? What did Trump Jr. say?
Oh, dude, just meme after meme, and they're fire memes too. Oh.
What did he say about Alec Baldwin? I know that he went all about Alec Baldwin. Apparently, that
There's so
went viral.
many I couldn't possibly remember all of. You got to go on Instagram and look at his. It's just
Well, he did he did something on Facebook. Let me see. Hey man, you gonna do that crank call?
Oh, are you?
I've been
crank
waiting on
calling?
that. Is that still
what
gonna
were
work?
what were we doing that night?
Dude, I don't know. It was your crank call.
I had a good one, but I don't. Oh, but my brother sold a car, and I was gonna get Chase
Yeah.
to call him.
Is it
Still one of my
real low-
favorites is when you call Chickadilly wanting like 5,000.
That was
Chicken thighs or
getting that
something.
price, man.
It was great.
Donald
How
Trump
much was it? It was like
responded.
149.
Nope.
Man, speaking of what, man, supply chain, man, it's bumping everything up, man.
Man, I got.
crazy.
I have to talk about that crap every day.
I know.
We're
You
making our own water now.
Do you, oh man, guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, hey, Jack Downey had a new baby recently. Shout out,
Who?
Jack Downey.
Hey, congratulations,
Well,
Jack.
Cool. Congratulations.
That's right, man. Good. Hey, congratulations.
Well, go on ahead.
Did I show the baby on the last podcast?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I got so many grandkids now.
But speaking of baby, your new grandbaby Brandon is getting a lot of recognition right
He
now.
is.
It's all
I've been
over
selling
the
a bunch of
place.
T-shirts, and
Like,
they are selling everywhere.
I didn't know that your grandson named Brandon was just beloved by everybody in America. Because everywhere I go, I hear "Let's go,
Go, Brandon."
Brandon."
I know
I'm
it. I
like,
know.
man.
Every large sporting event.
Dude, how many? The top 3 songs on iTunes. or Let's Go, or different versions of Let's Go Brandon.
And people are so mad about
And
it.
Adele's number 4 today.
Out of the top 10, I think the up in the top 10 there were 4 Let's Go Brandon songs.
Yeah. if you just go Let's Go Brandon now, it's Aniston
YouTube
was scrolling, and it just.
Admittedly, I've not listened to it yet.
Well, I hadn't listened to it either. But
are you serious?
YouTube banned it.
Oh yeah, it's good. Well,
no, we can't even play the.
Oh yes, yes we can. We can say we don't own it. But if you don't want, you say you don't want to.
I've heard just the part of the explicit version.
The one that's number 1 is explicit, but the one that everybody is sharing is the one that's not explicit.
Interesting, but YouTube pulled it.
Really?
Because they said it had medical misinformation or something. I was like,
that's medical well.
This show is
but
medical.
YouTube pulled
misinformation.
Part of that is, but the one that is not explicit basically says like it ain't real and stuff like that. But
well, please tell me y'all. Speaking of medical misinformation, people getting banned. Please tell me y'all saw Facebook's new name, the name change.
Meta.
What now?
Yeah,
Meta.
Facebook is rebranding its name to Meta.
Meta World Peace.
Yeah, that's exactly
what I thought about.
I'll be glad when Rumble finally they're launching their live stream service. We can just get on that.
What about Trump's new platform? What the Truth platform or whatever?
I think they've already.
I think they already
canned that.
Crap. Thing. Yeah, I think they already crap canned it.
No,
he did the website thing. He is starting to get the out of sight, out of mind deal.
Really?
Well, his rallies are fire. That's for sure. The rallies are good, but I bet you the next rally you're gonna hear "Let's Go Brandon." There ain't no doubt about it. He'll probably start it.
I just love how that's such a grassroots thing because it's like because it started out, and I think people on the right really played up the whole blank Joe Biden chant because I mean you could hear little pockets of it at on Instagram. They're like, man, the whole stadium's chanting. No, but
it was a NASCAR race.
Now,
it was that NASCAR.
Now the Let's Go Brandon thing is it's taking off and it's hilarious to be one, and it's like really making Joe mad apparently.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you can't even hear that in my ears. Because that ain't even plugged up.
Oh, here. I got to plug it into the...
What?
Here, give me this.
Whoa.
Hey,
That's what long people ain't heard. I mean, it's no, I want you to hear some of the lyrics. You're a rap critic.
I'm a rap guru. Okay. Chase is too, though. We've
I've really gotten into like Bach and Beethoven lately.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, if it's remixed into a hip hop song, which will be lit. This is
Nope. Here we go.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go.
That's not even the one that I heard.
Let's go.
Or Apple.
NASCAR got him chanting. Let's go, Brandon. Some don't understand who really commanded. Left the pull the bandit. Someone give us.
I would work out to that.
Get your man back. He don't know what's
Oh, that's why I knew there was a song behind it. You would work out. They said you would work out to that. That was horrible. What is that?
That's ours. That's our segment thing.
Thank you.
Is it on this cam?
Okay, so now play that.
Crap.
It is. Oh, we're just using
let's just do that. Now, so you couldn't hear.
See, Jack,
you couldn't hear anything.
And he heard that over. That's making his baby cry. That's how bad that song is.
Let's go.
Oh,
it's not very long.
I hope not.
Boy.
NASCAR got him chanting. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Some don't understand.
I was still working out to that.
Yeah.
It's got the Marine rapper. He's the one that really gets after it. Have you ever heard him?
Yeah.
He's good.
So who's
so let me get to it's Topher, D-Cure, and the Marine rapper. The Marine rapper's good. Let me get to him. Hold on. I got it to the last verse, I think.
Yeah, let's bring RB back.
Come on, dude.
Rolling back the curtains on the stage, you the set. Treat you more like Alec Baldwin since being a prop is now a threat.
This is so topical. He already talked about Alec Baldwin in this mug.
Well, you know what? I'm
Enough of that, I guess.
Are they gonna finish the movie Rust? Are they gonna even finish it? Because I mean,
Apparently, it was low budget and really like.
Well,
I'm just wondering if they released it, everybody wants to go see that.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I wonder when it happened.
how poignant though is the name? If they suspend it in the movie Rust, it's
Rust in that can.
kind of ironic. Yeah. Anyway.
Boo.
Let me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Jack. Man, he is following this.
Man.
Giving all the proceeds to the lady's family. Apparently. Yes.
Wow.
You can't. Never mind. You can't mute me.
I'm muting.
Here, hold on.
Where are you going somewhere?
Oh, yeah. You were spitting a bunch a while ago.
Yeah.
Man. Well. It's been
So
something, guys.
you were okay. You're talking about a road trip here in a little bit. We ain't got to get into why, but you're
Yeah.
talking about a road trip.
Yep.
And this guy says he's never had rendezvous in Memphis, the rack of ribs.
We went to Beale Street
Oh.
one time
I didn't know
in college.
what you're talking.
And I ate some barbecue spaghetti.
Yeah, I've eaten.
Is
there.
that the same place?
No, it's a different place. There's a place like it's kind of South Memphis, but it has the barbecue spaghetti. This is on Beale that you ate it
On Beale, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine was like way down there where like all the shootings happen.
Yeah. The best place. Yes, I've never
You're a
eaten,
Bass Pro.
never eaten a rendezvous though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
So yeah, if you'll eat tzatziki's, which is probably my favorite restaurant,
Okay.
I'll eat at Rendezvous on the way back through.
But we're talking about going to St. Louis for all of you people that didn't really get with it. And so we got some folks that head up that way, you know. Seth's in Missouri.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, we didn't stop by to see him.
where's Robbie Cruz at? Remember?
Yeah.
Where's he live?
North Carolina.
I'm gonna go ahead and
That's
say
great,
Nebraska.
Shook.
Nebraska.
No,
Nebraska.
Is it
no,
Nebraska?
he's North Carolina or Georgia.
I thought it was Nebraska.
No, Robbie, you from?
Robbie,
telling
tell
you,
us where you're from.
It's from the Midwest. Go ahead, tell him, Robbie.
Dun, dun, dun.
See?
Yep, he left.
Anyway,
Jack,
Jack-
I'm sorry, bro.
Jack Downey-
No.
I'll actually be in NOLA.
Indiana, I tried to tell you.
I was close. It was a Midwest state.
I tried to tell you.
It's all really the same, right?
See, oh my God. Man, we have more technical difficulties.
It's falling apart. Oh my God! If you, dude, I'm on.
I didn't put that on there. You know that, right?
Good.
All right, let me. Nah, just don't put it back. Put it back on there.
You're going to do it? All right. Well, hey, I'll actually be coming to NOLA in December for a little bit. Uh-oh. Yeah.
See what's going on.
This is our...
What is this?
That is your music.
That's your rap critic.
That's your rap.
music.
Trying to find.
I want to go to the World War.
There's sound effects down here, but...
Yeah, but it's not in the sound effect. Hold on. It's not in the sound effects.
Did you not see it? Go back to where you were at.
There's Jordan rap critic there. Man, this is crazy.
With all the files.
All right.
Well, I am going to...
I didn't
See it playing right there?
Oh,
Yeah,
golly.
is it-
Yep. Got bars. I forgot. I should have known it was got bars.
Got bars. Anyway,
I didn't name it. Lord.
I want to go to New Orleans to the World War II Museum. Have y'all ever been there?
Yes.
You have been there?
I've been to
Is
World
it-
War II. Yeah.
Thank
To
you
the
for
museum in
your-
New Orleans is all. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
it's
cool.
very,
Yeah, I wanna
really,
go
really
there.
good.
All
They
right.
spent a bunch of
West
money on that movie.
Memphis. Man, I'm surprised you made it out of there.
You were
alive.
buying drugs, weren't you?
That's
West
all there is.
Memphis.
West Memphis.
Nobody even brags about that. They say now Memphis, West
Yeah.
Memphis
Yeah,
is
you don't wanna
like
go
saying, I went down an alleyway in Chicago, or I don't. West Memphis is. That's like saying I've been to Forest City. You know?
it's supposed to
Yeah.
What's Helena, baby?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, Pine Bluff North. Like, I don't know why you going. But Robbie being from Indiana, that probably was kind of culturizing going to West Memphis. What
Well,
is
hey,
what,
you know
what
what?
is in West Memphis?
Well, we can.
a
we'll
river.
just- yeah. Well, yeah.
Have they fixed the bridge yet, by the way?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Is he ready to go?
Oh yeah, it's ready.
You ever listen to the 911 call, that engineer calling after they found that big thing? Oh,
That's
that's great. She answered the phone. 911. You got to get everybody off the bridge. You got to get everybody off the bridge right now. We need cops down here to get everybody off the bridge. Who is this?
They probably talking about that bridge in between Wingfield and Brewster.
Yeah, yeah.
That one that washed away with every flood.
Yeah, they finally fixed
That
it,
old wooden one. You
yeah.
remember when it was the old wooden?
Yeah,
It was
with the two little.
oh yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, good times. Good stuff.
Bridges.
We Chicago.
There's some of
man,
them still around here.
Apparently,
I'm-
there's a lot of Arkansas people that live in Chicago. Like they
Migrated
up there.
And
Looking for
Los Angeles too.
LA, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't
a lot of
our classmates.
Yeah, Kiwanis was from out there.
Uh-huh.
And
Trying to hit it big.
no,
get in the movie
no, he
game?
came to Arkansas from
Uh-oh.
LA.
Oh, from
He
there.
was trying to hit it little.
He thought,
And
can't make
boy,
it. Net.
did he.
There you go.
Yeah, there's apparently
That is a
not
bomb
much
museum. What do you mean? By,
yeah,
that's
he's talking about the World War II museum.
that's a well, I
no,
don't-
so-
is it literally a bomb museum or is that like
So he's talking.
it is a
So he's
bomb?
talking about the submarine. Jack was actually submarines like an.
He's in the
You
Navy.
got-
What?
He was in the Navy. He worked on submarines. I don't know his exact job. Maybe radar or something. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But thank you for your service. It was awesome. I remember the pictures that you got a bad black eye one time. I think you got butt stroked by a gun. Am I right? That was a gnarly eye injury that you got.
I know. Did you?
Allie got butt stroked in college and got pink eye.
Dude,
Oh man.
Oh
yeah, that's all that was left over after penicillin.
Sonar. Yeah.
So he says,
That's different than radar. Just
Right.
all right.
yeah, it
So I'm
is.
saying, got to go to the submarine exhibit because I want to know how do you do the submarine. That's Jack Down. He probably did it and then got thrown out.
How do you know all this stuff? Yeah,
I just,
but
no,
I'm shocked
it
Are
was-
y'all
got
big-
him.
I just remember because at that point I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to do law enforcement. And I just remember vividly that post on social media. He said he posted a picture of his eye injury, and I was like, that is significant.
You may want to
For someone that gives people eye injuries for a living, you knew it was significant.
Significant. It was yeah. It was-
People be falling down all around Joe, Alfred Jordan. Dang.
oh man.
What happened to this one, Officer Deputy Jordan? I think it was a doorknob.
I will say that the cracked
It
the
did
orbital.
crack his orbital.
See,
wow.
One of the funny things was off like Shrek 2 or 3 when the police were arresting Shrek and the donkey and stuff. Where they were like, "Oh, this is police brutality," and they had the little pepper shaker. And stuff. I will say that was some good stuff.
Yeah, the pepper grinder. Yeah.
Smoke
yeah,
shop.
that was good.
All right.
Yeah.
Any other stops on the way to St. Louis that we need to make?
I don't know. Just
What?
we have to stop at Tzatziki's.
Let's go to Indiana. Just go to.
Let's do it, bro.
Just going up to Chicago. It's
Yeah.
not that far from St. Louis.
I've always wanted to go to Chicago. But
I mean,
mainly
right
'cause
now
I'm a
it's
Bears
lively
fan.
and safe.
I went to Chicago, and it's not worth going back to.
I drove to Chicago
I'm gonna
to
go
help
to
a guy
football game.
to help a guy move. I've been to Chicago a couple times on conferences, but
Jink Whalen?
first time I ever went, the dude, I was helping this guy. So I was helping a friend of mine move, and I thought we were going to have the weekend, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we drive up 16 hours, and there's so you get out of Arkansas, then you get to Missouri. There's parts, but then you hit some of these states where you're literally
What do
you
you
drive
mean by
for
that?
5 hours and you think you are in the same spot.
That's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oklahoma.
Right. That's called. So
yeah,
I mean,
no, that's true.
So you go up there, and then you get to, then you start going through all these little towns, they're called townships.
Pontiac.
So you
Pontiac,
go one
Indiana.
and then another. You never know where you're at.
Pontiac,
but it's all
Illinois.
basically Chicago for 50 miles.
Yeah, that's true.
Then we get to Chicago. We're not even in Chicago. We're like 30 miles from Chicago, but
Yep.
they still call it Chicago. We walk in and he's like, all right, let's. I got to go to the bathroom, then we'll load my stuff up. I'm like, what? So we loaded up,
Man.
and he's like, you want to drive some? I'm like, what the? And turned around and drove straight back.
I had to go.
That's
with
my
Haley-
first
Yeah.
Chicago trip.
Yeah, that's kind of like
30.
I had to go up there with Haley to do her school stuff when she was in school. And
Did you drive up there?
We went. So we went to. It was a cool thing, like to see Midwest and all the flat farmland and stuff. Those windmills are amazing. They're so huge, man. They're just moving in slow motion. I was enthralled. I was enthralled by that. But then we got.
That's how the liberals get you.
But then we got to Chicago, and I wasn't much of a liberal anymore.
We're gonna make.
No,
And I could see what socialism.
You stayed
does
there
to
at night?
No, we went to Navy Pier and ate, and we dipped out.
Did you get to meet Lori Lightfoot?
No.
I wonder how-
We met Beetlejuice though.
Man, what's the scariest place you've ever been in a city on a trip? So, like, say if you had travel for work or whatever, what's the scariest? Does anything stick out in your mind? The scariest street you have been on, or like you felt in danger?
Do you know where
in
the
a certain
Thunder Zone is?
Thunder Zone in El Dorado?
Yeah.
You've been down there?
I've been down Thunder
No.
Zone.
I've been down there a time or two. But
Where's
it's
that
like
at? I probably have been there. Just
South
don't
El
know the name of
Dorado. Now, back in the
That's where you borrow your
mid-90s.
Zans in college.
Yeah, it's where. Well, back in the mid '90s, Little Rock was like one of the most dangerous cities in the. In
Yes.
fact, there's documentaries
Yeah.
on it, and the Thunder Zone was kind of a mini Little Rock.
Yeah.
This is during the mid '90s, type.
Back when
stuff, but-
crack cocaine was like real.
Oh, that's back like
Banging.
New Jack City. Golly. So, nothing sticks out in your mind.
Well, I've been down like 1 a.m. Going down the side streets in like New Orleans and stuff because
right.
They
That's
had,
what
this
comes
was
on,
while
yeah.
they had half of Bourbon
blocked off
blocked off
Yeah.
because they were repaving the street and stuff. So Bourbon wasn't happening. But
after Katrina. Then
well, I was hungry and there was a Popeye still open.
Mm-hmm.
I left the hotel and I was
yeah.
like,
I know that Popeyes.
I'm going in this Popeyes. And
There-
I
and there's
walked in.
I did not feel very.
there's
safe.
a what do you call that burger place? There's a White Castle right down.
Oh,
from that,
yeah.
too.
But Coop's fried chicken down there in New Orleans, right off the French Quarter.
yeah.
Some of the best fried chicken I've ever eaten.
Mm.
Looking for a sponsor. No, it really is. It's delicious.
One
It's-
time
I did not feel very safe when we walked the Space Needle, like that 16 miles that you insisted we walked in Vegas.
I felt there was literally nobody on the streets.
There was
We walked past I believe we walked past 16 communes of homeless people.
Me and you-
I've actually
no,
never felt more safe in my life.
Homeless people, temporarily unhoused. Good God, me and you,
Insensitive.
me and he's the cop. And he was scared. He was scared.
we
What are you
flew
gonna
out there. I
do?
couldn't have a gun.
We went around punching homeless
Wait,
people.
you didn't have one?
I mean,
I'm glad I know
they
for y'all,
can't
y'all.
do anything. If you're home, they ain't got guns. That's one thing they went out.
No, that was a little odd. It was
Oh,
just
they wouldn't
more-
be homeless anymore.
Well, it was more dark than what I was thinking. Because I mean, from Fremont to that
Yeah.
to
It
the
looks-
stratosphere was really dark. It really was.
It's kind of like when you see the mountains. Like let's hike that mountain. And
Yeah.
then 12 hours later,
Robbie,
you
how,
get to
how close are you to Pontiac? I want to let me know.
Well, I do want to say the worst walk I've ever been on was with you guys in Vegas, going to that Korean place that we
Which
didn't
was
know
good though, by
past
the
the
way.
lot. He had to
That
have
was a 35
They cooked the meat.
mile walk.
They cooked the meat at your table though.
That's when we saw the Magic Duke.
I had just. I remember that corner when we had to take that
Yeah.
left. That the Duke was right there.
The Duke was right there.
But-
And then
but I was
we
about-
had to cross, one of the streets.
Oh,
I don't
my
know if it
God.
was Elvis Presley Boulevard,
Bro,
or something,
But it took like
we
30
almost got hit.
It took like 20 minutes to get across.
They do
my-
not slow down.
No, they don't.
But-
In fact, they
you go
they
to-
swerve towards you.
And then we
It's
went
crazy.
to that restaurant because I was just about to give up and say we're getting a taxi, just going back. But we found a restaurant about that
And
time.
then, we walk into this Korean place that Jordan's like, man, we got to go, and we finally get there after 2 days travel.
I forgot all about that restaurant.
on foot and one camel.
And that's where we had to go.
we had to
after
go there.
traveling, we had to go.
We walk
Oh,
in,
my
and
God.
I mean, You know, I'm a burger guy. You know, I'm looking for unhealthy stuff.
Right.
And then George, we get in there and realize you got to cook this food yourself. Don't bring out the raw side out with.
And you pay as if you're not cooking it yourself.
I was like, am I getting minimum wage while I eat here or what?
Man,
You both said you liked it.
Well, we don't
I
hurt
seasoned that chicken
because-
like crazy, fool. I brought the New Orleans style.
Me and Chase agreed that to rationalize what just occurred, that we were going to say we enjoyed it, because if not, it's all the travel, then walk to go eat Korean food. Then we try to go to Fremont Street. So I want to show you how Fremont Street and the lights and all that. You leave your wallet in the Uber. And so
Yeah, I forgot about that.
then
You're lucky you brought that big turd with us and sold it to a museum, and they gave you eating money.
But after
Then-
after the Korean barbecue, my stomach started jacking up. And
I would imagine
my boy
so.
Chase,
The first time
my boy
you
Chase,
undercooked your own food.
Every time he eats dog, that happens.
yeah, it does. I'm like a puppy.
Oh,
And
man.
we looked over and Fauci was eating with us.
Man.
I was wondering why he's using 2 syringes instead for chopsticks.
He was still picking off the
It's a COVID.
sand fleas off of it.
Oh, man.
What were
My
you saying?
boy Chase waited on my wallet though, like a champ.
He
This
did.
dude disappeared
and he
for
went-
6 hours to the bathroom.
well, I was gonna have to
He
lay
said-
that Duke on the sidewalk next if I didn't find somewhere.
Well, but then he
waited,
dipped.
man.
You know he didn't stay in that bathroom.
I went in
I
the
did.
Walgreens and bought gloves.
It got cold.
I
It got
bought a
cold.
hoodie.
He's talking about and being incognito, because I'm walking around just kind of looking. I couldn't find you. I was like, "Are you freaking serious?" He was taking a dump, but he may not have been done because it was 2 hours.
I was praying.
And then I couldn't find
roulette.
you. You were hunkered down behind a dumpster.
I was.
You,
It was
so I'm
whipping,
going
man.
over. I'm thinking, I guarantee, if you'd have stayed there another 35, 40 minutes, people started handing you money. If you had put your hat down, you should have put your hat down. We call it. We might could have paid for that trip. The room was legit.
Oh, bro.
Them blinds.
Man.
No, remember
That's
how
the
long
Palazzo.
it took? How long it took before we had to walk 75 miles? Do you know? Remember how long it took to figure out how to turn the lights on?
A long time.
Nothing would work.
Yeah.
Then we
Embarrassingly
go all
long.
the way back to the door, and it says,
We walked in and walked down this long hallway. We threw our bags there. We're like, hey, and we
What
fixed
every
it.
dude
is
does
leg-
when they get in a hotel
Yeah,
room.
we
"No
this is
doubt."
nice.
We're doing the blinds with the
Yeah,
remote
yeah.
controls and all kind of stuff.
And
Then we
it
go
was
try to
still-
get a light.
Yeah, we were trying to open the blinds because it was dark. We couldn't find a light switch.
We opened the fridge and it's stocked like Home Alone.
We started picking some up. Those sensors
Yeah.
are like, that'll be
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah, put it down. Yeah, you're like Indiana Jones. You're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I did do that at
But
Caesars.
then you
I
go
was
by
like,
the door. Then we go by the door. Like you were going to go, all right, we're going to check this place, check and see what's going on. Open up the door and you look over and it says, turn on for power or something like that. There's one little switch.
Yeah.
Apparently everybody knew. When you
That shower was legit. It was like a car wash.
it was.
whole bathroom
I mean,
was
and we were
crazy.
able to.
Oh, yeah.
Because we all fit in that thing. That was.
yeah, and it was
It was
really-
weird,
really
but it was just so we
awkward.
could see that if we could do it or not.
Well, we only had one rag, so we had to share it.
Yeah.
I'll wash your back.
But you know
Yeah.
what, Tennessee 5, if you're signing off, I think we're about to be signing off too.
It's 8:36.
Man,
Hey, saw a dude
bro.
get it. Okay, Jack Downey, Compton at midnight, heading to a hotel from Disneyland.
Yeah, that's legit.
That-
How do you just find yourself
Just
in
saying,
Compton?
Tennessee 5 in Compton ought to be a T-shirt. I tell you, I was in the Bahamas.
Did you see what Robbie said? He's 2.5 hours
I want to
north of Pontiac, Jordan.
2.5. Oh, but
yeah,
he can
yeah.
make that. That's part of that's road. It's a road trip. He can make that.
Yeah,
See you next time, Tennessee 5.
Yeah, so Pontiac we stopped at a Steak and Shake, and that's the first time I had Steak and Shake in Pontiac. It was like an old school town, one like you would see on like Remember the Titans or something. It still had a theater. It still had a movie
wrote-
gallery.
Still had races.
It's just
still had a
like
movie
going
gallery.
camping. He romanticizes that. Like, do you want to like,
Bro,
hey,
people
dude,
people like camping.
we're gonna. I want you to help me get stuff. Work for me, and we're gonna call it a road trip. Then we're gonna go up, and guess what? We're gonna drive another 2 hours to eat at Steak and Shake. They got 2 in Texarkana.
I didn't
But
say
you-
I liked it. I just said it's the first time I ate it.
Oh man, but I we was in the Bahamas and we're no. Everybody knows it. No,
Were you wearing your paddock
you
booty thing?
no. It's not like that. It's not like that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my Epstein Island
No,
invitation got lost in the mail.
Hey, look, no. I should have known. We got a heck of a deal to go.
Bet.
Listen,
Our bungalow was
when we flew. All right, so we flew out of Miami.
Oh, flew! Oh, you flew!
On an aeroplane. When the crew didn't even shut the cabin door, that was weird. So we puddle jump over to Nassau. So we're like, all right, this is gonna be cool because
That was
on
the pirate capital of the
excursions it's nice. And we're staying at Hilton because we're just the Hilton's reward members, which is Wyndham and all that. So we stay at the Hilton. So you think because there ain't nothing around there, but the one thing should be nice at least is Hilton. You go up and it looks like one of the bed and breakfasts that's in Magnolia that shut down. I mean, there's this thing.
Nassau.
It's like
There was
Hilton.
an earthquake that
Hilton.
struck it.
Hilton's got an end that's like right here. And we had it. We had. You know how Leslie feels about McDonald's.
She loves it.
Yeah, she forbids our families to go in there. But
I didn't
anyway,
know she was a communist.
yeah. But in
Why
any
she gotta be
case,
so bougie like
we ate that. That was lunch and dinner. So we were going to be there for 5 days, and thankfully, about the third day, we found an Outback. So we're doing that. So anyway, but
Steak and lobster.
we thought we would be murdered at any time. In downtown Nassau, Bahamas, you're thinking, oh, you went to the Bahamas? No,
I would like to go to
We
Nassau.
took a taxi every day to Treasure Island, a place where we could not book. And we stayed there all day long. Took the taxi back, tried to sneak back in the hotel without getting murdered. And that is how we spent that trip.
Did you at least take a little
And
pirate tour since Nassau was like the pirate capital?
I did that on the excursion. I did that. Went to the Blackbeard's or whatever
Did you get to
stuff.
see where the earthquake happened and the half of the island went into the...
Nah, I didn't see that. So I don't remember. See, I was a kid when that happened. Yeah.
Kid? It happened
They were
like
too
When that
busy getting
happened-
fanned by palm leaves by their parents.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Great,
please.
We are all Caesars.
Golly. Yeah.
I
But
see
there
that
was a
commercial every
freaking,
freaking morning.
I can't remember. There was another place I was going to say. That one just popped in my head. But, back when I used to do a Crank It Up contest, we was going to go to the Nationals over in Dallas. And my daddy, for some reason, I was 17. I was 8. I just turned 18. Let me drive to Dallas by myself.
What?
With a girl I was dating at the time.
What?
So we drove to Dallas to go to to the World Championship, or National Championship.
How old
I
was
guess.
Leslie when you were 18?
She was 6.
Oh.
So it wasn't her. So we went. So we drove over there, and I'm not even. I mean, I drive to Dallas. I've driven to Shreveport a little bit, but going to freaking Dallas. Okay, so we knew where to go. Her uncle lived there, so we had to go to his place, kind of check in that we're okay, and then go to the Crank It Up contest. What's up? So we're trying to get out of there because they said you probably want to leave downtown before it gets dark. Well, we tried, but trying to figure out how to get out of there. Well, I found myself on the street, and everybody's giving me directions. And every time they give me directions, they would go down another street that was a little bit darker. And everybody's sitting on their cars. So I go down another street, and then the people lay it out in the street, laying up on their cars. And
Where's sunbathing?
I said, just hang on to your hat, and I freaking floored it. It was like in the movies. I mean, I was driving about 80 down this street stop sign. There wasn't nothing existing. All I saw was tunnel vision because I thought I saw the interstate a few miles way off. I just headed toward Dallas lights. I just went.
Man.
And that was, I knew we was going to die. There was no doubt they were actually directing us to get murdered. I mean, they just kept going to this other place, and they were selling
Oh,
drugs.
they were wanting that wallet.
It's terrible.
They were they were funneling you right to where it was.
So you said saw a dude get out of his car.
Yeah, we saw that, but
pull blade. Okay. But you saw that?
yeah, well, we talked about that a second ago.
Oh, good. So sorry I missed that. All right. That looks like you got any funny stories?
Hey, why don't you tell everybody what Leslie's doing tonight?
No, she rolling the yard. She rolling. Who goes rolling? Y'all go rolling?
Oh yeah.
I feel like it ain't a party anymore. Tennessee 5 left out.
I miss you, Tennessee 5.
Man.
So
Jack, were you with us that night that we got the herring house? I feel like you were with us that night.
you know what? You and Jack are a star podcast. You want to just call Jack?
I know that we rolled a house together one time.
Just call Jack.
Yeah, we should.
But plug it the freaking phone in because I ain't never thought. Here, plug it in. Apparently, I think he's still watching.
I do not have his phone number.
Hey,
He was with us. Yeah.
I don't even remember.
don't have his phone number.
Harry,
Y'all big friends.
I remember when we rolled Haley's house and all that.
Oh yeah, we had to go back and pick that up.
Yes, I don't know who we're going to.
You felt so guilty that next morning,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
you were like, man, I think we need to go back and help. Clean
Yeah.
up.
Oh
And I
my
was-
God, he was so he was so in love.
man, and I was
And you
like,
felt-
man, forget that girl. We rolled her house, saran wrapped it. I got eggs all over that place.
No, that was at Megan's house.
And look
that we
look
had
how
to
things turned out for you.
go. Yeah, that was great.
Nice guy finished
First.
It's great.
whatever.
But anyway, hey, I think that 8:44. I think we can call it a show.
Oh
Yeah.
heck yeah!
I'm ready to get,
Man,
I'm
I
ready
had
to get
a lot
off
of-
this crap.
I had.
Hey,
This
Jack,
is fun. This is very fun.
message your phone number to Jordan, and we can have you on the show next time.
Hey, DM me on
Chris-
Instagram.
Robbie, I know you've already been on the show. If any other want to be on the show, just set it up and just text his phone number, message your contact information. We'll give you a call. We've now got everything set up and
We
ready
got
to go.
a pretty big screening process. We scrutinize very, very heavily.
Yep. You have to like so many memes.
or you just call us and
Yeah, we don't have that many
we'll
people.
answer it.
All right.
Hey, we appreciate everybody for hanging in there. Happy Halloween to all you folks.
Share the final video, please,
Yeah, share
with
it.
your friends.
Go back and like it or laugh at it and let people go, oh, what were they talking
You
about?
gotta share. You gotta share it.
Yeah, please share it and go back and have a reaction to it, even if you don't like it. But
Well, that
Deuces,
happens
Robbie.
a lot.
Good seeing you too, brother.
Robbie, be on the lookout. Might be hitting Indiana. But appreciate everybody
Well-
for hanging in there. And
You know that you're gonna have a dadgummit. Never mind. Go ahead.
well, I was just going to do the we out part.
Yeah. Nope. It's time to do it.
That's Jordan. That's Alan. I'm
And-
Chase.
We
And
out.
we're Small Town Famous. And we
Oh, it's not
are.
time. Oh, it's out. We're out.
Yep. See you.